Hello world, what's up guys? Welcome back to today's video and welcome to Friday. First of all, we made it, you made it. Do you ever feel like you have those weeks where you think to yourself, I think this is the week that I'm not going to make it to the weekend? Honestly, that was me this week. And I feel like that's me every week. Anyway guys, we finally made it to Friday and we made it to the 5th installment. If you guys have been following my channel all week long, you know that we've been talking about vitamin A, retinol, Retin-A, Tretinoin cream, Stieva-A cream all week long. I've been sharing with you guys how to incorporate vitamin A into your skincare routine to get like the most snatched skin, age-reversed skin ever. So I asked you guys way back on Monday to make sure that you had the bell notification turned on because there was new videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now Friday. 5 videos. I wish I could do 5 videos every single week. It makes me feel so excited. Shout out to Alice in the Rabbit Hole who does videos 5 days a week. That is truly commendable. Anyway, so I told you that there was going to be 5 videos this week, but here's the catch. I promised you guys 5 videos and I promised them all on vitamin A, but honestly, I don't really have much left to say. Or I should say that I don't want to expose all my cards at once. I want to save a couple of video ideas for the future. I don't want to give everything away right now. But because I promised you guys 5 videos, here I am. As promised, this video is not going to be about retinol, but instead I wanted to sit down and share with you guys my current skincare routine, new products that I am loving, products that I haven't shared with you guys, products that I may have shown maybe once or twice on my Instagram. I do want to elaborate on a couple of products that we've kind of touched on here and there as well. I've got a couple of Kylie skin products in here. I know you guys have been asking for my follow-up review after I did my initial first impression, and a couple of Kylie's products have made it into my skincare routine. But that being said, don't forget all about the vitamin A videos that we talked about this week. I'll have them all linked down below. Make sure you check them all out. And if you love when I do 5 videos a week, please give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. All these things help out my channel, it helps me grow, and I honestly can't help but tell you guys how overwhelmed I am at how quickly my channel is growing. We have soared past 8,000 subscribers. I remember when I had 1 subscriber. Literally 1 subscriber. I love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Make sure you're saying hello. I love to meet you guys. Alright, so let's dive right into today's video talking all about my current skincare routine. There's so many new products that I need to tell you guys about and literally my head is spinning a mile a minute. I also did want to show you, just because this is like the perfect time, I have a little bit of a beard going on here. I wanted to show you guys the results of my last laser hair removal treatment. As you guys can see here, I've had laser hair removal now 7 times in my beard area. It used to connect all the way down to my chest, and now there's nothing. I'd say that maybe I need laser hair removal 1 more time, but it just makes my beard so much more manageable, so much more in control. I also used to get really bad pimples and acne in this area just where my beard grew. It kind of grew in different directions and caused mayhem every time I shaved. So this is what it looks like after 7 treatments. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's jump right into my current skincare routine. I have got so many new products to share with you guys, and my skin needs a little pamperation. Also, my new hair, you guys, it's so blonde. Anyway, I know you're like, Trevor, shut up, let's get going. Okay, so we're gonna start off this skincare routine by cleansing my skin. I'm just gonna give it a little mist with my Evian facial spray. I always get so many comments down below. You guys love when I use this face spray. This is so refreshing. This is literally one of my guilty pleasures when it comes to skincare. Water in. If you guys know anything about me, it's that I'm literally a klutz. Anyway, moving on. I am going to be using a combination of 2 different cleansers. The first one we're going to be using is the Let's Face It Cleansing Stick by Masquerade. Now, the reason that I love this cleanser is because it's a cleansing stick. You can kind of press it right into any troubled areas that you have, any extra oily areas. For me, that's my chin, my nose, and my forehead, right in the middle of my forehead. This cleanser contains rose petals, so it's going to help to gently exfoliate the skin. That's why I like to use it in the T-zone area. and along the chin here. It also has red beet extract for brightening, as well as pink clay for purifying. Now, once I have that massaged into my T-zone area, I'm going to be using a pump of the Kylie Skin Foaming Cleanser. Now, this cleanser contains glycerin, sodium hyaluronate, contains kiwi seed oil. Now, I did hear if you have acne-prone skin, that this cleanser could potentially cause breakouts because that kiwi seed oil can sit in the pore. However, I'm not prone to breakouts, I didn't get any breakouts, and I just find this cleanser so luxurious. It does have a slight fragrance, but if you include any fragrance in your skincare routine, having it in a cleanser is kind of the least of your worries because it's a rinse-off product. You're not leaving it on the skin. There's less chance of it causing any irritation. After my workout this morning, my skin needed a good cleaning. So bad. Get rid of all of that dirt, all that buildup. All right, I'm gonna give my face a quick rinse. I'll see you guys in 1 second. My face feels so fresh. Okay, so when I first reviewed the Kylie Foaming Face Wash, I did tell you guys that it did feel very drying to the skin, but since I've used it more and more, it's honestly become one of my favorite cleansers. It does leave your skin feeling a little bit tight, but not too stripped. For me, I have oily skin, so I actually find that it controls my skin, and I'm such a sucker for a cleansing stick that I just can't give this up altogether. So lately I've been combining the two, and honestly, my results are pretty amazing. Okay, so next up we are obviously using a toner. This would not be a Trevor skincare routine, a king of toners skincare routine without using a toner. And for a toner, we're going to be using the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Astringent Lotion. Now, I have seen so many people talk about the Effaclar line when it comes to La Roche-Posay for sensitive skin, for normal skin. This is an astringent lotion that I have been loving. As you guys can see, it kind of bubbles up inside. It almost has a little bit of a soapy feel to it. This is a micro exfoliating lotion that helps to instantaneously reduce pore size and fight against blockage. So purifying ingredients as well as micro exfoliating LHA. Can you guys hear that beeping outside? Why is this always happening to me now? You know what? We're just gonna roll through the beeping because life goes on and it's getting louder. It's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, we're gonna keep rolling through this beeping because we have got skincare to apply and I don't want my skin to dry out. So the reason that I've been loving the La Roche-Posay toner is because unlike the Kylie Skin Vanilla Milk Toner, which I love as well, but that's more of a hydrating toner, and this is a more refreshing toner. Fabulous for the summer. You put it on and it makes you feel, it's kind of like a splash of freshness. It's refreshing. It even smells light and refreshing. And not only is this going to tone and tighten my pores, but it's also going to help to prevent any buildup. And during the summer months when you're sweating and there's lots of dirt out there and grime and pollution from all of the trucks that are driving by with all of their crazy beeping, it's really great to just incorporate a toner into your skincare routine that's not only going to help to prepare your skin for the next steps, it's going to help to clear out that little bit of extra dirt that's in the pore, but it's also going to help to moisturize the skin as a first layer of moisture. I just really like how this toner makes my skin feel very tight, not dry, but kind of like, just, I don't know, more like. Now, next up, I am going to layer on 2 different serums, because y'all know I'm bougie like that. So I'm going to layer them by viscosity. So I'm going to start with the one with a lighter texture. Now, I've been using this serum by Acaderma for almost 2.5, 3 weeks at this point. This is the Oasis Barrier Booster by Acaderma. Now, you guys know I love my serums, and this is a pricey serum. It's $68 for 30 mils, but this has been one of the most surprising skincare products I've tried in a really long time. Often I find products are kind of similar to one another. None of them really stand out, but when it comes to this serum, you guys are going to see the texture is so lightweight. It's honestly almost like water. It glides beautifully on the skin. It's a really thin layer. It's a really thin texture. It coats the skin and it's so hydrating, so moisturizing. Now this is for skin barrier damage, dehydration, and redness. All chronic things that I suffer from. The 2 main extracts in here are the Kinkaliba and the Cactus. Now this is powered by their trademarked CHA-EX. That's kind of like the heart and soul of the skincare line. Their trademark ingredient enhances cell survival rate, decreases pro-inflammatory cytokine secretion, and reduces cellular RNS. So there is a lot of science behind this serum. I'll have it linked down below. I encourage you guys to go check it out. Okay, now my only tip to you is because this serum is so lightweight, it's honestly closer to a water texture. I do find it hard. It kind of like escapes your fingers. So when you put it on your fingers, you really have to squeeze them tight so it doesn't seep through, because as you'll see, there's no real give to it, and I just apply it all over the skin. As you guys can see, my fingers are gliding right over my skin. It is so lightweight and so hydrating, really easy to get in those nooks and crannies. For me, that's around my eyes, between my eyebrows, up under my brows. I like to bring this everywhere. Get that moisture back into the skin. Now the next serum that I'm going to layer on my skin is the Kylie Skin Vitamin C Serum, and as you guys will see, I put this on second because this is more of a creamy texture, which to me is surprising for a vitamin C serum. I do have to say, before I even apply this, let me show you guys. Let's see if the camera, can you, oh, look, you guys can see it from there. Do you guys see that little black dot right there? Now, the day that I got my Kylie Skin, I dropped this vitamin C serum on the floor, and the bottle chipped. Now, if you guys know I am OCD, ACD, LMNOP, I cannot stand anything like chips. Anything that is not uniform drives me crazy. So I actually have to turn this around backwards on my skincare shelf because I cannot stand the chip in this bottle. Anyway, this serum is going to reduce redness, it's going to help brighten the skin, and stimulate collagen. So I just like to use this, especially on the outer of my face. That's where I suffer from a lot of sunspots. And because I can't get IPL on my beard area, I like to use a vitamin C just in that area in particular to kind of help out those sunspots. The combination of these two serums along with a toner is just like a really good first moisturization step. My skin feels great, it feels ready. We need to go ahead and put a moisturizer on the skin as fast as possible. We don't want any of those serums drying out the skin. We want it locking in the moisture, and the way that you do that is by layering on a moisturizer. Now, because it's summer, I've been using one of my favorite summer moisturizers, and of course this is the Biotherm Aqua Source. You guys know Biotherm has been a long love of mine. This contains their life plankton, like an age-reversing plankton. Their story is that there's a lake somewhere high up in the mountains full of this life plankton, and all the people in the village who source and like drink from this, the Fountain of Youth lake, that they look younger. So they've harvested this life plankton, infused it into their products, all of their products. Now, Biotherm does contain fragrance, but that's just kind of part of the Biotherm experience. I don't always recommend using fragrance in your skincare, but if there's just something that you truly love, why deny yourself? Now, I am most obsessed with this moisturizer because of the gel texture. You guys know, especially in the summer, gel textures are just way lighter for the skin. They're not as heavy. You don't feel as weighed down. Summer is all about being light, airy, especially if you have oily skin like me. You don't want anything kind of hanging around clogging the pore. You want to keep everything light. Because this moisturizer contains 48 hours worth of hydration, you are going to be set, well, for 48 hours. I mean, come on, look at this skin, y'all. Hello. Okay, so you guys know by now that when it comes to under eye creams, I tend not to use them. I used to be sucked into eye creams, and I used to purchase all different kinds. I used to love testing them, trying them, but honestly, eye creams are like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, and if your regular moisturizer isn't sensitive enough to put under your eyes, it's not sensitive to put on your skin at all. Just get rid of it. That's my own personal opinion. Now, if you do have really dark under eye bags, it would be beneficial to get an under eye cream with maybe some reflective properties to help bounce the light back off. But other than that, it's totally okay just to use your regular face moisturizer, as long as it's sensitive enough, which it should be, right up under your under eye areas. Now, because I bought the entire Kylie skincare set, I do have her eye cream. This is the Kylie Skin Eye Cream. It's 20 bucks. It's made to brighten and hydrate. Now, I will say when I first used this under eye cream, I had a really hectic night. I was sweating, I was running around, and my eyes were so irritated. So since then, I've learned to use much less of this under eye cream. Something else I want to tell you guys is the applicator tip. In theory, it's kind of swooped so it fits right under the eye area. In theory, it works fine, but when you're applying it on the under eye area, you can't see how much is coming out, so you end up putting on way too much when you're using just the applicator tip. You would swear that I actually live in a construction zone. What is going on out there? Anyway, because this tip doesn't let you see how much eye cream you're applying, you actually use way too much, and that could be really bad because you could end up clogging the pores in your under eye area, getting little melia or little bumps, which you do not want. So I just like to put a little tiny dot, really just a tiny dot. This is going to be for both eyes. It is yellow, as you guys can see, and when you apply it to your under eye area, it does illuminate the under eye. One small drop is all I'm going to apply because I don't want to risk getting melia, and I also don't want to risk irritating my eyes again. That first night was the worst. It was actually when I did the first impression for you guys, so however much I used during that video, I do remember doing like a generous swipe under both eyes. I definitely do not recommend that. But overall, I feel like because I have the eye cream, I might as well use it. And when I use it in small doses, I do like how illuminated my under eyes look. I mean, Okay guys, this is future Trevor coming from my laptop. After we already finished filming today's video, you guys will never believe what just happened. The power went out. Today, the powers that be, literally the powers that be, are really testing my last nerve. All of that construction outside, and now it's actually so hot that the power went out. Y'all, I cannot with the drama of today. Now there is actually sirens. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching my current skincare routine. I hope that you guys enjoyed all of the new products, and I loved that I got to elaborate on some of the products that I'd only really touched on a little bit earlier, primarily just most of the Kylie Skin products. Anyway, I need to get out of here because the drama of today is just too much to handle. Make sure you check out all of the videos that I already posted this week. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. If you made it to the end of this video, I love and appreciate you so much. Thanks for sticking around until the very end. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!